service providers who work on either or both the buy side and sell side. Overview of the contents. The 11 chapters of Winning at the Acquisition Game provide time-tested best practices, key tools and templates, and essential lessons learned throughout the M&A process, including developing a clear M&A strategy, locating target companies that fit the firm's M&A strategy, conducting efficient and effective due diligence, determining a realistic transaction price through multiple methods of valuation, conducting productive negotiations to reach a definitive purchase agreement, addressing legal, regulatory, and funding aspects for transaction consummation, conducting effective and accelerated operational and technology integration, motivating the combining workforces through successful M&A communications, retention and re-recruitment of key talent, and organizational cultural comparison and integration, innovating for top-line growth, assessing and reporting deal success, an M&A workbook packed with practical exercises applying field-tested tools and templates, key findings from the Oxford M&A Insights Project identifying priority areas of M&A that drive deal success and aspects most in need of improvement. M&A Workbook. Appendix A offers a toolkit in the form of an M&A workbook, which includes key templates and exercises to help individuals and firms develop their M&A skill across the process, from pre-transaction planning through transaction completion and post-transaction implementation and success measurement. The tools are applicable across industries and geographies and can be used immediately during in-process deals or applied to future transactions. The Oxford M&A Insights Project. Appendix B presents key findings of the Oxford M&A Insights Project. The project received input from 337 executives and managers across 31 industries, spanning over 40 countries, regarding their views of the key pitfalls and best practices across the M&A process. Tim Galpin, Saïd Business School, University of Oxford. Timothy.Galpin at sbs.ox.ac.uk. www.timgalpin.com. Introduction. The M&A process. It is difficult to win at the acquisition game. 4 decades ago, in his classic book Competitive Strategy, Michael Porter made this claim, and the statement still holds true today. Since Porter's declaration, there has been ample evidence demonstrating that mergers and acquisitions create significant post-deal performance issues for acquiring buy-side firms. For example, a broad analysis of 2,500 deals found that more than 60% destroyed shareholder value. The poor results from M&A have been attributed to a variety of management missteps across the process in M&A strategy, target company seller identification, due diligence, valuation, negotiation, integration, and measurement. In the current era of transient competitive advantage, digital transformation, disruptive innovation, excessive valuations, and industry convergence, realizing value from M&A will only become more difficult and complex. While mergers and acquisitions are a multi-staged and cross-functional process, too often corporate leaders view M&A as a financial exercise to expedite their growth strategy. This approach increases the likelihood that results-preventing implementation problems will arise in the subsequent post-transaction stages. Although analyzing, planning, and assessing value prior to transaction close is important, any seasoned CEO who has been through at least one M&A will recognize, and has likely learned the hard way, that value is only realized after deal close through effective implementation. On the need to view corporate acquisitions as an integrated process, Jemison and Sitkin observe, a generalist's perspective often is presumed to pervade the acquisition process. After all, acquisitions are usually strategic in nature, and strategy is the stuff of generalists. While many firms employ acquisitions staffs, these groups generally are engaged in economic analyses of potential candidates, rather than carrying out acquisitions or integrating acquisitions.